Tell me why I'm looking nervous right now. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Elaini, or The Real Elaini, and today we are gonna do our first sit down video, or like personal, more Q&A type of video. And I have some notes here because I'm a little bit nervous and I just want to make sure this goes smoothly and I say everything I want to. So let's just go ahead and get started. If you don't know, I am a senior here at Oregon State University. So I am currently living in Corvallis, Oregon. So this is technically my last full term here at university. And I have one more summer class that is only going to be 4 weeks, and then I am going to be done with my undergrad. I am in the College of Business here, and I am graduating with accounting. There's so many opportunities and so many different ways to take accounting that I'm excited to see what ends up happening. But I wasn't always in accounting. Actually, I never even thought that I would end up being an accountant. So it's kind of funny that you never end up knowing exactly what you're gonna do. So never rule anything out necessarily, and don't feel devastated if what you thought was gonna happen actually doesn't end up happening, because for the longest time I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a dentist, and then I wanted to be an optometrist. I kind of switched between those two. And I came into school being a biology major with a emphasis on like pre-med. Oh my goodness, I started taking chemistry and not for me. Nope, that is not my thing. I honestly hated going to class. I thought it was so irritating learning that specific material. I was not interested in it at all. I thought it was super boring. I didn't really get it, and the classes went by so quickly for me because I was going to school on a semester-based system for my whole entire life, and then I switched to a quarter system, which is 16 versus 10 weeks to learn the exact same material. So it's a lot faster. You're learning things on your own a lot because you don't have a lot of time in the classroom, and you're tested on things really quickly. So I was not used to that, having to spend so much time outside of class. At first, when I came here, it was a huge transition for me. And then also being in classes like chemistry and trigonometry that I could not stand. They were so hard for me to figure out. And I'm just so happy that I took that leap to change into the College of Business. And I did that after my first term here at Oregon State. I really thought it was the end of the world, and my dad really helped me to understand that it's okay to change because you want to do something that actually makes you happy. So once I changed and got into the College of Business, I really enjoyed a lot of the classes that I was taking because I felt like it was way more relevant to things that I enjoyed and just my life personally in general. So I had an emphasis on marketing going into it, but we don't necessarily take classes that are for our specific major until we're a junior. So right before my junior year, it was literally the summer before I started my junior year classes, I switched from marketing into accounting. And this was honestly a great change for me, and I'm happy that I did it. These classes were some of the hardest, and it really kicked my butt. But I'm really happy that I decided to do it, and I think that I've overcome a lot and changed a lot in great ways because of it. So I'm really happy to have made that change, and now I can't wait to see what happens because of that. So even though it was hard, it was definitely worth it. So I'm just excited to see what happens next, and the last class that I have is a capstone class. So I will be done at the end of July with my undergraduate degree from Oregon State University. Okay, that's great and dandy and all, but we're in a pandemic, and that's scary. There's a lot of hiring freezes right now. The economy is not good. It's gonna take a long time for the economy to bounce back from everything that's happened. So my plan right now is not exactly what I thought it was gonna be, but it's great for everything that's happening right now. So I'm gonna be moving to Greenville, South Carolina with my dad, who lives there right now. He owns a house. So I'm going to be living rent-free, which is literally amazing. I'm gonna have to adapt to obviously paying for all my own bills, but I will not be having to pay for any rent or utilities, which is a super big money saver. I'm really grateful that he's letting me do this. So my plan is to move over there, and I am going to just save as much as possible and start paying off all of my school loans. I have a decent amount since I was an out-of-state student for my first year, and then going to Oregon State in general is just a bit of a big price tag. So my goal is to get a job and start saving money, as well as start paying off all my loans and paying the bills that I'm going to start accumulating from being an adult. So the plan for the move is my best friend Darby from Oklahoma City, where I grew up, is going to fly to Portland on June 12th, and then we are going to spend some time here in Oregon hanging out with some of my friends and spending some time in Portland as well. So we are going to take the road trip together, and we decided that we are going to drive down to San Francisco, over to Salt Lake City, over to Denver, and then down to Oklahoma City. So we're going to make it a bit of a fun trip, and I totally will be vlogging it all for you guys. Get ready for all the moving vlogs. I am going to be starting them soon, and that's even going through all of this crap that's in my room. Once I make it to Oklahoma City, I want to spend some time there with my family and friends, just because my trip that I had planned for spring break this past March was canceled because of all this corona stuff. So this will be my time that I can hang out with everybody, see everyone, and kind of just get that time that I didn't get before. And then my dad is gonna fly to Oklahoma City. We have family there, that's where he grew up. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time there visiting everybody. And then we are going to drive to South Carolina from Oklahoma. It's not too long of a drive. That one we're gonna probably drive straight through and get that one done. But I'm excited to have that little bit of a trip and fun time with my friend Darby right after graduation. And she did take the trip with me here from Oklahoma City when I first moved here for college. So it's gonna be super fun kind of doing that again, but we wanted to take a little bit more of a fun route and go through California. Neither of us have ever been, so I'm super excited. Although I'm graduating with an accounting degree, and I'm super excited to see where that does lead me in the future. Right now, I'm really focused on trying to travel and see as much as I can and do as much as I can while I'm young. So my plan is to get my TELF certification so I can teach English abroad. So within a year or so, I want to be living in South Korea and teaching English. I think that would be so much fun. I've done a lot of research on where I want to live, and I think it would be a really amazing opportunity to live in a place like South Korea. And also, if you get the opportunity to teach English by having a degree, getting the certification, and they take care of your move over there, they take care of your apartment while you're over there, and you still make a living wage, so you're able to save and travel, and it's a way cheaper to travel whenever you're already over in Eastern Asia. So that is something that I really want to take advantage of as a young person with nothing tied to me yet and a lot of opportunity. I'm still going to be able to work and make money and also travel. I really want to travel to Japan and places like Thailand and Vietnam. So I'm really excited for this opportunity, and I want to continue traveling as time goes on. I have traveled all around the United States. I've now lived on the West Coast, I've lived in the middle/south, and I have family all along the East Coast. So I have traveled to almost every single major city in the United States, and right now I just don't see myself living in any of them. I still want to travel. I still don't have any plans at all to settle soon. So why not take this opportunity? I am literally 21 years old. So I don't necessarily have a super planned out plan necessarily, if that makes sense. But hopefully by next summer, I will have enough money saved, have gotten the certificate, and am able to have a job over in South Korea. that is the goal right now. I really want to pursue that opportunity, and there's always going to be opportunities whenever I move back to the States, or if I ever do, or who knows what kind of opportunities I will find around the world. So that is my plan right now. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was a nice little update for you guys. I know it is super scary for everybody who is graduating right now, going through a pandemic, through a horrible economy, with a hiring freeze. It's super scary. So I hope you guys can find this a little bit relatable, that we're all kind of lost. And even before any of this happened, if you had a plan that you thought was gonna go through and things may change, that is okay. Go with the flow. Things happen for a reason. And maybe what you were gonna do wasn't exactly what you were supposed to do. So I'm excited to see where all of us go, and congratulations to the class of 2020. But we all are confused, and we all really don't know what is going on or what even will happen to our world. Things aren't going back to normal here in the United States yet, at least not in Oregon. In some places it is, but I don't think it's ever really gonna go back to normal. We'll see how long it actually takes. So I hope you guys like this video. Comment any video requests you guys have down below, and like this video if you did end up liking it. I know it was a little bit of a different format, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. It was a bit of an update, but there is going to be a lot of videos coming from this, so that's why I wanted to do it. A lot of moving vlogs, a lot of getting my life together, packing all my things. So I hope you guys can subscribe to join along with the trip and the journey that we are gonna go along with together. I hope you have the best day when you're watching this, and I love you guys so much. Bye.